The warning "brake defective, stop vehicle" is a specific message for cars equipped with SBC or sensortronic brake control. This is the system that combines traditional hydraulic brakes with electronic components and improves braking power distribution for each wheel, stability control, traction control, and other features. From my own experience, I can say that the SBC system gives you extremely good brakes. They feel like you drive a very expensive sports car rather than just a normal vehicle, especially if you drive actively. But this system has a pinch of salt in it, and it can sometimes drain your wallet pretty hard. So when you see the brake defective, stop vehicle warning, it actually makes sense to stop your vehicle, since it's unpredictable whether you have some braking power or not at the moment. The first thing to check is the level of brake fluid in the tank. In 2 cases out of 10, the problem is in the wrong level, and usually there are some other culprits like a leaking rear brake pipe or a broken SBC unit that leaks some fluid back into the tank. Anyway, adding the fluid or draining it if the level is low or high is the first step, which is a DIY solution. Then, if the fluid level is good, you may try turning the car off and on. If this clears the warning, you may keep driving carefully. Sometimes the problem is just a glitch in the SBC system, and unless the message reappears within several days, you have nothing to worry about. One more quite common problem that can be the culprit for this warning is a low 12-volt battery. If it reads lower than 11 volts before you try to start the vehicle, the SBC will not be launched properly and will throw the warning. It can work properly after that, but during the voltage drop, you may still see the warning. In this case, recharging or just replacing the weak battery is your solution. Unless you can find the problem with these DIY inspections, there is no sense in throwing parts and money at your car further. The next step would be to plug in a good diagnostic tool. It could be a dealership scanner or pretty much any high-end Mercedes-compatible scanner. The SBC will store a certain code when the message is on the dash. Knowing this code is crucial. Usually it points directly at the problem. Also, it makes sense to carefully check rear brake hoses for leaks. They are very common culprit of such warnings in Mercedes vehicles, since even a small leak will trigger the sensors in the SBC and you will get the message before the fluid level is actually low. The SBC units usually last about 200 to 120,000 miles or 350,000 kilometers, so they are long lasting. But if they malfunction, it's actually a good idea to buy the new OEM unit that includes both hydraulics and electronics, and forget about this problem. Changing one part after another is not the best way to go, especially at this mileage.